Hi everybody, welcome back to Proline MTB. Today we're going to be working on my front crank set for my Northrock XC27. I got crank arms, a chainring, and pedals, and I even replaced the front brake, which I won't be showing because it's just the lever. So yeah, enjoy.
Arguably, the most important part of a crank set are the crank arms. These ones are from Amazon, but it's probably a better idea to get them from a local bike shop. But these were only around $50 Canadian, and they're made of aluminum. They seem light and very sturdy. For the money, you can't get much better than these Bucklo's cranks. The next item is the chainring. It came with the Bucklo's crank set, but is made by a different company. This one in particular is made by Snail. It's a 36-tooth cog, which should be good enough for the kind of riding I do. The chainring itself is relatively light and has narrow wide teeth to keep the chain from slipping off. Next up, we have the pedals, and wow, it's actually packaged pretty well. Usually when I get bike parts on Amazon, they're just in flimsy plastic or in some kind of cardboard tubing. But these pedals actually seem to be pretty promising. Looking at the pedals up close, they seem to have pretty good pins and look to be sealed pretty well. I'm happy and very excited to try these in the long term. Now that we have everything laid out, we can finally put together our crank arms. So first thing you're going to do is take the crank arm that holds on the chainring. Take off the 4 face bolts and then put on the chainring. Mine goes on pretty nicely, and then we're going to tighten them down. You can use a torque wrench, but I don't have one. Next, put on your pedals. Mine go on with Allen keys, but some actually do go on with 15mm wrenches. But once you get those on, you're pretty much done building up your crank arms, and mine look really nice. So next we have to put these on the bike, but we need a specialty tool, and that's the next product that I'm going to show you. And here it is. This is the Park Tool CWP-7. This is for pulling cranks, and it's fairly simple to use. Yeah, I probably could have got a cheaper one, but from what I've seen, Park Tool makes pretty quality stuff, so I'm happy to try one of their products out. Here it is out of the box. Looks pretty good. Now I'm going to try to see if it actually fits with my Bucklo's cranks. And since I did the research, it does fit. It'll spin in normally. It is not reverse thread, as I was trying here like an idiot. And these are just going to pull your cranks out. It's fairly simple to use. It should be pretty quality. And yeah. So I'll just show you how it works. Well, the big nut on the front is for holding the crankset still, while you spin the outer nut, which will push into the spindle and pop the crank out. So it works pretty simple. Now here I am trying to take the crankset off, and if I'm going to be brutally honest, it wasn't as easy as I first intended it to be. When I looked it up online and I saw people doing it, they seemed to have no trouble at all. But I had to step on the cranks and I had to wrench on them pretty hard to get it off. Suck it up though, and you should be able to get them both off. Here I am greasing up the cranks and tightening up the pinch bolt. Once you get the chain on, you're done. The crankset looks awesome, the pedals are the best, and even the chainring looks really nice. I'm really happy with the way this build turned out, but I should note that the Park Tool crank puller was a piece of friggin' garbage. It broke after only one use. I'm very upset with Park Tool, but I'm happy to see you guys out on the trails in the coming season. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.
And here he is again. Here he is again. That's astonishing. It's absolutely world class.